You ever heard about Oman? From the outside, it looks like a quiet, super religious country. But trust me, it's not what you think. Here, people drink soda instead of alcohol. Women wear golden masks, and even incense is worth more than gold. But the most surprising part? There's a third gender that's been accepted here for centuries. Nobody hides it. Nobody judges it. Everyone just knows. Some call it the most sinful country in the Middle East. But maybe it's actually the most understanding one. Alright, let's dive into the real Oman. You know what's crazy? Oman actually has one of the longest running monarchies in the world. The Al Saud family has been ruling since 1844. That's almost 300 years. While other royal families rose and fell, this one just stayed. Quietly, calmly, never making noise, but never losing power either. And a lot of that comes down to one man, Sultan Qaboos bin Said. He ruled for more than half a century, and under him, Oman went from being an isolated desert kingdom to one of the most stable and progressive countries in the Middle East. Education became free, healthcare got modern, and the whole country started to rise, slowly but steadily. It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, it was a quiet revolution, and it worked. If you think a 300-year-old royal bloodline is impressive, wait till you hear what people in Oman drink instead of alcohol. Ask anyone there what their favorite drink is. You'll almost always get the same answer: Mountain Dew. It's everywhere. On store shelves, in vending machines, at family dinners, literally everywhere. Some Omanis even joke, "This is our alcohol." But honestly, it's not really a joke, because in Oman, alcohol is banned. Selling it, drinking it, all against the rules. So people found another way to enjoy life, without breaking any laws, and that's where Mountain Dew took over. Coca-Cola tried to make its way into the country, but no one cared. Omanis had already fallen in love with that sharp citrus flavor. It just fits perfectly with their spicy food. Now, if you really want a glass of wine, you'll have to go to a fancy 5-star hotel or get a special government permit just to buy it. Yep, in Oman, you actually need a license to drink. And if you ignore that rule, let's just say the fine or the jail time isn't worth it. But Oman's culture isn't just about what they drink. Long before oil made the country rich, Oman was already famous for something truly precious: frankincense. It comes from the boswellia trees that grow almost only in the southern Dhofar region. And get this, Oman produces about 17% of the world's supply. Historians still call it the pearl of the desert. That's how important it is, so much that UNESCO even declared the land of frankincense a World Heritage Site. Walk through the markets of Salalah and you'll smell it in the air. Strong, sweet, ancient. In Omani homes, burning frankincense isn't just for the scent. It's a sign of welcome, of respect, of cleansing the space. Families use it to perfume their clothes, their hair, even their furniture. And it's not just cultural, it's healing too. For centuries, people have believed it helps with stress, sleep, even wounds. It's like the soul of Oman, calm, warm, and quietly powerful. And then there are the women. Omani women have this incredible balance between deep tradition and modern life. One of the most striking symbols of that is the burqa mask. Some are made of fabric, others of thin metal, and every tribe has its own design. Older women wear them every day. Younger ones, mostly for weddings and celebrations. Henna. In Oman, it's not just decoration, it's emotion. In many places, people use henna only for weddings. But Omani women, they do it for every happy moment. During Eid, when a baby is born, or just on a day that feels special. Each pattern tells a story: patience, love, gratitude. But maybe the most surprising part of Omani culture is the existence of the Sanath, the third gender. They're not exactly men, not exactly women. They have their own quiet, unique identity. They wear pastel colored clothes, keep their hair medium length, and walk freely through society. They're anatomically male, but emotionally and socially, they stand somewhere else. In Oman, gender isn't just about the body. It's about your role, your presence, your spirit. And maybe that's why no one judges them. And then there's the khanjar, the iconic curved dagger. But it's not just a weapon. It's a symbol every Omani man carries, not just on his belt, but in his heart. With its short curved blade, silver handle, and ornate sheath, it represents courage, manhood, and honor. You'll see it at weddings, national ceremonies, everywhere. It's so important, it's even on the national flag and currency. The khanjar isn't just tradition, it's pride, carved in silver. One of the most luxurious perfumes in the world. It's called Amouage. It was created in the 1980s by the Omani royal family, under the wish of Sultan Qaboos himself. The goal? Simple: to preserve Oman's ancient perfume-making tradition and offer something truly unique to visiting world leaders. Each bottle tells a story. You'll see details like the Omani dagger or the dome of the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. And the price? About $800 for just 100 milliliters. This isn't just perfume, it's art in a bottle. But Oman's pride doesn't end there. Camels here can cost as much as a Ferrari. They used to be the backbone of desert life, carrying loads, giving milk, even serving as dowries. Today, they're symbols of wealth, prestige, and national pride. Camel racing has turned into a $1 million sport, and these animals are trained like athletes, fed, massaged, and cared for with incredible attention. Oman is also rich in history. It has 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The most famous is Bahla Fort, rising like a mirage in the middle of the desert. Then there are the ancient sites of Bat, Al-Kutam, and Al-Ain, and the brilliant Aflaj irrigation system built in the 5th century. It carries mountain water across kilometers of dry land. And yes, it still works today. And through it all, Oman remains a land of peace. You can leave your car unlocked, walk alone at midnight, and still feel completely safe. Omani people are raised on respect, faith, and honor. From a young age, they're taught honesty, compassion, and dignity. That's why crime is almost non-existent. Because here, before the law, there's conscience. The secret behind Oman's peace lies not just in its people, but in its leadership. For years, the country has stayed neutral, bridging east and west, mediating between regional rivals. Here, safety isn't built on fear, it's built on trust. And of course, when you think of Omani hospitality, you think of coffee. Light, spiced, fragrant with cardamom, saffron, and rose water. Served in tiny cups without handles, always with dates on the side. To offer coffee is to show respect and friendship. To refuse it? Almost rude in Oman. But beauty here isn't just in taste or tradition. It lives in the doors of their homes. Each carved wooden door carries history, identity, and faith. Every detail tells a story. Some protect, some bless, some remember. And then there are the markets, the crowded alleys filled with incense smoke, silver, and spices. Mutra, Nitswa, Al-Husn. each one still beating with the rhythm of centuries-old trade. Before the perfumes and the luxury hotels, Oman was known for its ships. In the coastal town of Sur, craftsmen still build wooden dhows by hand, each hammer strike echoing their respect for the sea. From the golden deserts of Dhofar to the turquoise shores of Muscat, Oman is a land where ancient tradition and modern life breed together. Its beauty is silent, timeless, and deeply human. You can hear it in the sound of a khanjar striking, in the smoke rising from a home, in the laughter that echoes through an old market. Oman. Maybe it's a lot more human than we think, right? I feel there's peace, even in its silence. And if this journey made you feel something too, then we're already sharing the same world. I'm 3.Discovery. Let's meet again in the next story. And remember, your support truly means the world to me, because discovery is always better together.